So, yeah, my name is Elise, but usually I go by Smutchy, so just call me Smutchy. I like that better. I am 21. I live in a one-bedroom apartment with my boyfriend in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, if any of you that also collect ball joint dolls live in the area, please give me a shout out somehow, message me on here or come into my videos, whatever you want to do, because I am looking for people that I can kind of hang out with and make connections with that also collect ball joint dolls and have similar interests as me, because I really don't know too many in person that I'm really interested in doing doll meets and stuff like that, and I really don't know anyone else that collects them right now. Um, so yeah, uh, if you're interested, give me a shout out. And I have a big collection of various things. As you can tell behind me, I have a ton of just stuff. So I guess I'm kind of a pack rat in that sense. I just collect things, especially toys. I have lots of toys. Mainly what this channel is going to be about though is my dolls. So let me start by introducing my dolls. I first got started with ball joint dolls, I believe it was 2 years ago or maybe like a year and a half ago. And my first one was a pull-up doll. And I have her here, and she is a pull-up Nina, and her name is Machi. You can probably tell right away just from looking at her that she is missing her arm. It's just half of her arm. It's she has the original type body, and the arms have like a twisting mechanism up here where they're just a peg in a socket. And the peg actually, if you can see that, the peg actually just snapped in half and her arm came right off. And it wasn't, I barely do anything with them besides change their clothes. So it was just a matter of I was putting her arm into a sleeve and it came right off. And I don't think I was even being rough with it. So I guess she's just really old. So yeah, that's really sad. I was really sad when her arm came off. I was thinking about trying to do Obitsu, but I'm really nervous about, just because I've never had a doll that I've really customized before. So I'm really nervous about swapping her body. I actually did get a Liv doll who is on my stand, this one with the purple hair right here. And she is supposed to have a matching color to the Pull-Up Nina's skin tone, because her tone is more like a yellowish pale. It's really hard to find a matching Obitsu body because they just don't come in a color like that. So the Liv doll that my sister actually bought me has a pretty similar skin tone, but I'm just really nervous about taking Machi's head off just because she's my first doll and I just don't want to ruin her and mess her up somehow, which I know probably would happen because I'm kind of a klutz. She's just armless for right now. I have her arm. I'm thinking that I might just try to super glue the little peg pieces back together and see if maybe I can get them to twist again. Otherwise, she just won't have a very posable arm anymore, unfortunately. So yeah, this is Machi, and I love her. And then after Machi, my next doll was my Pull-Up Tifona, and this is her, and her name's Mabry. And she is one of my favorite dolls, just because I love her face up, because she's a newer doll. She has pretty detailed face up, and a little swoop on her eyeliner is really nice. I also do mine that way too, if you can tell. Love her wig, and she's actually wearing my J Dolls stock clothes right now, which I think look really cute on her. So recently I noticed that one of her hands has a little bit of discoloration on it. If you can tell, I don't know, my camera's really bad, but if you can tell, the skin color of her hand is a little bit more yellow than the rest of her body. And it's a little more visible in person, but and I'm not really sure how that could have happened, just because I didn't have her in direct sunlight. She didn't have anything on her hand that could have stained it. So I'm not really sure how it got colored that way. It definitely was not like that when I got her though, so kind of sad about that. Not really sure what to do about it. I probably could try to get a replacement hand and pop this one out and pop another one in, but again, I'm really nervous to do that because I've never customized any of my dolls like at all beyond changing their clothes. So I'm a newbie and I feel really stupid and I feel terrible that these things have happened to my dolls already. So yeah, that was Mabry, my Polyptyphona. And then after that, this isn't really a ball joint doll, but I always have it lumped in with my ball joint dolls just because I love it. And it is an Odeko Nikki cat. I can't remember its name. It was like Fufu, Fufi, something like that. But this is an Odeko Nikki cat made by Sekiguchi Pet Works, the company that also makes Momoko dolls. So yeah, it's really cute. She is in, oh, and her name is Momo too. So she is in a little rabbit suit, and she does have pink-tipped ears. She's a cat, if you didn't know. She has pink-tipped ears and a pink tail, and then I believe she does have pink-tipped paws, but I don't want to take her whole outfit off right now. So that's her, and she has a full body. It's not ball jointed. It's just regular kind of Barbie doll joints, but I really like her, and her eyes close when you lay her down like a baby doll. And I always have her in pictures with my other dolls, so I include her in there because she's adorable. After that, I got my first J doll, and I probably won't get another one. I only got this one just to see what they were like, but I don't know. I'm not too interested in them. I do really like this one. She is really pretty, but I just don't. They're also made by June Planning, which makes pull-ups. So they do have the pull-up body type, and so they are pretty similar to pull-ups except that they have a sizably smaller head that actually is like fits their body a little better than a pull-up doll's head. And that's kind of the main reason that I bought one, because it's closer to a more traditional doll than a pull-up. So I just got one to see what they were about, and I also love their eyes, just that they have a small head, but they still have really beautiful acrylic eyes. I don't know if you can see that, but she has really pretty deep ocean blue eyes, and I really like her wig as well. She is a J doll, and she is the Avenue Kleber model. So she is from France, and if you don't know about J dolls, each J doll represents the fashion on a particular street in a particular part of the world. So she is Avenue Kleber in France, and she did come with the outfit that my Polyptyphona is wearing right now, and this is actually my Polyptyphona's original outfit. This is just the dress part. I don't dress her up too often just because I don't photograph her very much. I do like her, I just never really know what to do with her. Her character isn't very built up. She's just kind of eye candy. And her name is Umbria. And I do really like the detail that goes into the J dolls' faces, but I don't know. I'm really particular about dolls. I don't know why.